Hey, welcome back to EPL Mouth-Off. Before we jump into our discussion, let's take a look at some of your online comments. Plenty of them coming in. Gattuso said, Van Persie is a loser. Thanks for agreeing with me. And SP says, but it's a very idiotic thing to do when the team needed him. I think he's saying about Van Persie. He isn't one known to have a lot of brains. Hybrid said, Cliché's goal is damn Tycho. And Van Persie's game is so necessary. Okay, more. Hybrid said, Dylan, you run out of camp.
Prison break.
More like prison.
I'm going back to prison after this.
The hairdo is not army style. It's more prison style, okay? It's more prison style. NSP said, Arsene should not have taken Rory's long throws for granted.
Yep,
I don't think anybody took their long throws for granted, but everybody like stunned and looked like stunned. Walao, so long. Yeah, so far. Well said. United were lucky not to drop points. Very good and honest, RJ. Hey, some fan of yours. Hey. How come no Chelsea and Liverpool fan today?
You are the one. You are the
Liverpool fan is around, but only Hiddink is not wearing the jersey, so you can guess who lah. Chelsea. Let's just say that they two Yayas think that they got a good win and no show. Never mind. They might come back soon. No worries. We'll wait for them. No problem. Okay. Anyway, let's go on with the more of the weekend section now. There was a near shock. It's already a shock, but Manchester United didn't lose. Okay, they were hosting at Old Trafford, hosting Hull City, and they went 4-1 up by the 56th minute, and you thought like, oh, here we go, 5-1 thrashing, 6-1 thrashing coming up, Surprisingly, Hull City scored 2 goals after, and then make it a 3-4 affair. It was quite tense at the end, but Manchester United managed to prevail. Now, Alex Ferguson after the match, it was pretty not say very happy. So, RJ, do you feel the same way as Alex Ferguson after the match?
Knowing Alex Ferguson, he's not going to gun anybody down, especially if they're done badly. I think it's going to be a closed-door affair. He'll skin people when they're together.
But he did say that the score. We should have scored 10 goals or more, and then didn't.
You could actually see. I felt that United should have been 5-0 up straight in the first half, or even more. Ronaldo should have had his hat-trick. In the second half, early part of the second half.
So are you worried about this profligacy?
No, actually, I think this is a wake-up call for United. Basically, don't take teams lightly. 2 seasons ago, you can actually take teams lightly. But now, it's a completely different ball game because the teams are coming in with budgets. When you get into the Premiership, you're given X amount of dollars. And that helps, for some of the teams who come in from below the Coca-Cola sort of like league and they come up, right, to the Premiership. Basically, they got that money. Now, they're not going to buy one player with a huge sum. So what they do, they go and buy 3 players, break it up, and they go and look for 3 very good players. And some of them are, let's say, so-called Premiership players who've gone down with other teams and bring them in. So that actually helps. The thing about, United and some of the big teams, like Arsenal and Liverpool, is just that when you take things for granted, that's the problem. When you think, oh, my team is good, I'm doing okay. And just when you decide to just close one eye, something hits you hard.
There are no easy games, man. That's what they say, right?
Yeah, nothing is simple, So, to me, I feel that the Premiership is an really open sort of like game. You get some shockers, and it happened.
And talk about open games, of course, you got to talk about Hull City. 104 years, first time in the top tier of the English football. And they went as far as 3rd place before now, slowly, going on their way down. But they only got about 20 points already, I think. They got 20 points already. Yeah. So, they only need about 20 more, I would say, in order to maintain life at the top. That's very good news for them. Now, Tony, why do you think that after watching the match, what do you think of Hull City? What makes Hull City click?
Hull City click is, first of all, they're hardworking. They're playing as a team together.
But no, all the relegation team, you can say they all start to work their socks off, or every time they start to come to the league. But no, they're able to get the goals.
But Hull City is somehow rather is just one click ahead of the others. Usually when every season when there's a new team promoted from the Championship League, there's always a team that will perform very well in the early season, and then they will maintain and keep pace with the top teams. When it comes to the mid-season, this is where they start to drop off a little bit. But then again, I should say that Hull City should be able to keep their pace in the Premiership, and they will survive. This is the first team that I look to.
RJ, do you think that Phil Brown made a masterstroke signing Giovanni?
I think he did. He did the right thing. I think he's the key player. The problem is, can they carry on this sort of play? What happens if he gets suspended or injured? Can Hull carry this on? We'll have to wait and see. I think come December, January, I think they're going to get hit. Because,
but the thing is that they got their buffer of 20 points really, So
20 points is one thing. The main thing is, can you maintain that? Now, you might have 20 points right now, but come January, when you have to go to a team who's at the bottom trying to fight for points, now, that is where you see whether the team has really some bite. And I think that's where you eventually be found out.
True,
so
but
I look at it.
I don't think they are. But don't you think that their target is just for survival and they are? Would you say they are already halfway there?
I'm quite sure their target was not to be below 15. It's a dream to be up there. I mean, they've done brilliantly, whole team. You can't take that away from them. But now to maintain, now that is going to be the key to everything. Whether they can or not, that's a question mark. Because you can say so many things. You can talk until the cows come home. But basically, will that happen in a couple of months' time? We don't know. Chelsea might be doing well. They might just drop a couple of points and just go down. And then Liverpool might just go up again. You never know. It happens. Or Liverpool makes a couple of more mistakes, they'll just drop below. And Arsenal might just come surging up. You never know.
Meanwhile, Man U stays on top.
I like the way you left Man U out of the equation.
Right. But anyway. I mean, okay, let's talk about Cristiano Ronaldo and we'll let them have a rest. Cristiano Ronaldo, named the 5th Pro Player of the Year. Despite, he looking a bit sulky in recent games, and then thinking, but
he's busy selling clothes, man. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, man.
Safe to say that Dylan and Nitin and me included would want him on our squad.
I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure.
Right. Okay. 42 goals from midfield. 42 goals from midfield. Why do you not want him?
I think as many people like him. I think there's just as many people who hate him as well.
Yeah.
I think if United want to keep him, fine, go ahead.
Wouldn't he be the ideal choice in the Arsenal squad?
But he's not an invincible man. If he comes in and he gets an injury or something, or if he doesn't gel with the rest of the team. Well, the football is a game played by 11 men, man. If one man's going to play it on his own, I said, forget it, man. We'll let Real have... Go ahead, man. Go to Real if you want to.
So
if let's say you can't believe what I'm saying, right?
If if Ronaldo were to drop into your team right now...
Oh, my God.
How would you feel?
Ronaldo is the best player in the world at the moment. Left leg, right leg, free kick, headers, everything goes in. He was saying 50% like him, 50% don't like him. The 50% who don't like him because he's not in their team.
Oh,
the best player in the world at the moment, and he deserves every credit he's getting now. He's the man.
Well, what is he's going to get a pay rise, so
deserves it.
There's no way we can match that, man. So
well, all the best.
All the best. Keep splashing the moolah for him. Good for you, man.
Yeah, and we're going to win this weekend, definitely.
Big match coming up. All right. Yeah. Of course, the last of the big four and also the most boring of them and the most invisible of them here. Chelsea face Sunderland and very boring. They all 5-0. What's the problem? Not easy. Anelka can score a hat-trick against Sunderland.
He woke up!
How boring can that be? Frank Lampard scores again. Okay, even let a boring defender like Alex, score a first goal. You know, now Chelsea fans now that's why I go to see.
wait.
There's they come back and say, "Oh, well done, Chelsea!" Right?
this tagline about Frank Lampard being the best midfielder.
Yeah.
Chelsea, yes, he is. But when he plays for England, I'm sorry.
So you prefer Gerrard over Lampard?
Yes, definitely. If you look at England,
case closed. Chelsea.
He should be on the bench. He should be on the bench.
He's just a club level player. He's not an international level player.
Okay, but in all fairness,
Steven Gerrard is a better player.
Much as I like Chelsea, I like to ask of y'all, what's there to like about Chelsea this season? Very long
I
pause.
think to think carefully, I think basically it's they just got something to prove. Last year's defeat was really something I bet they could have just gone to the room, one corner, all of them. Because
particularly John Terry, who's got a really big head and really hard head.
When you step up and take a penalty, you got to deliver.
Yeah,
it's whether you don't score, whether you slip. It's too bad. Finish. Look, Ronaldo stepped up, miss. So John Terry stepped up and he missed. So that's it, And Anelka, he woke up after so long and eventually scores a hat trick. Can he do this again? I don't know. He's not the sort of player that I would want in my team.
Well, he was in a lot of previous teams, such as Arsenal. Do you think that he should be dropped if Drogba ever returns from injury?
I don't know, man. This is a tough one. I mean, I think Drogba has said his mind wanders during the game, and I'm not sure if a conversion like that would actually sit very well with a Chelsea fan. As a non-Chelsea fan, I think yeah, go ahead, man. Let's get the dreamer back onto the field. But
enough said about a boring team. Let's look at some of your comments that come in. I think of very interesting comments that come in from the things like Gattuso, who said NSP said Chelsea weren't complacent. Liverpool had a great game plan. You're really talking like a 22 years NSP Glenn Wong. Now I don't have a Glenn Wong around here, so who are you talking about? NSP also said Cristiano Ronaldo actually put in some good defensive work against Hull. Well, he also scored a lot of goals. Ruth Van Wong too said, it's obviously Chelsea were lackluster. There was no fighting spirit at all. I don't believe the Scousers had a great game plan. I think it's talking between themselves. Hybrid say, Anelka's 3 goals are all easy tap-ins and any mother's son could have scored those goals. Any mother's son...
He woke up!
Okay lah. NSP say, so that's how United lost to Liverpool 2-1, Glenn. Who's Glenn?
Only one of the guys there.
One of the reports. Okay, keep on talking. Meanwhile, let's go back to our own talk. Let's have a look at the table, EPL table. We'll have a look at the bottom 5 first. Okay, bottom 5. Spurs. Finally, after I host this program for about a few months, they're off the bottom.
Hang on. I got to say something. Okay, wait, hang on. Tonight might be a real thing.
Newcastle have to play tonight, so if they win or even if they draw, hard luck, Spurs. But they're quite close to the drop zone.
I think from 19 to about 11, there's like only 2-3 points difference.
So
it's close.
Not too bad. Wigan and Bolton and West Brom, they all better be a bit. Watch out for the Spurs lah. Okay, let's look at the top 5. It's getting a bit back to normal, sort of say, because Man United, for a while they were like languishing in 7 and 6, and now after a few good wins, they've jumped back right into the thing, and with a game in hand, they are in 3rd place with 31 points. Although even with that game in hand, they still cannot overtake the top 2 sides, which are Liverpool and Chelsea. Now, one thing about Chelsea, look at their goal difference, 23, and Liverpool is a paltry 8 only. So those, not only do you need to match them, you also need to at least go overtake them. There's no way on same points you can beat their goal difference.
Which is why I don't think Liverpool win the league.
That's why
they can't score enough.
Can't score enough lah. Rafa, what's this? Play two defensive midfielders and that. Never mind lah.
Wrong manager.
Wrong manager.
You should have got Red Net.
So Harry Redknapp will be the one. Harry Redknapp is the one. So anyway, okay, we'll take a short break and we'll come back and preview the upcoming matches for the weekend. Yeah.